Step up well, about to run up the milk, turn me up a little,
Keep working, keep striving, never give up, fall down 7 times, get up 8. Ease is a greater threat to progress than hardship. Ease is a greater threat to progress than hardship. So keep moving, keep growing, keep learning. See you at work.
Where do you think most people begin affairs? Think about it. Where? You're right. Work. 60% of affairs begin at work.
You're goddamn right.
Darn work. Number 2. What do you think number 2 was? The gym. I know. I was like, what the hell? We're all sweaty and you're trying to get with people? Yes, the gym. Guess what number 3 was? Take a wild guess. Social media. Yep, came in at number 3. Those damn DMs. And guess what number 4 was? Because you're going to be like, Nelly, what the heck? Yep, number 4 was, drumroll, church.
And I looked at it.
I was like, what? You're going to church to have affairs? Jesus wouldn't like that. We're not safe.
Hey man, at this point, I feel like the only people that don't know this is 16-year-olds. Because anybody that's worked on the job force, they know that everybody in there hooking up with each other. That's how it go. You know what I'm saying? Bro, you send your girl to a job where they got a lot of men, and you know you not that guy, and they got a whole bunch of those guys who are that guy working there, bro. It's only a matter of time before your girl fold, partner. Straight like that. You low-key gotta have your girl mind so occupied so that she ain't got time to even entertain those dudes, bro. That's the only thing you can hope for. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? If any one of them dudes find like a little chink in the armor, boy, he gonna capitalize off it, bro. I was working with a cat who ended up smashing this dude's old lady.
Nah, jit, tripping.
And like, they actually got caught, right? They booked a hotel or something like that. And she told old boy that she was never going to cheat on him again. You know what they started doing? They started hooking up in the parking lot after work. In the car, just smashing.
Wow, man. Damn.
Like, didn't care that we knew about it at all. Brag about it almost. Like, bro, I'm about to go smash your girl right quick. I got my tinted windows. Ain't nobody going to know we in there. I promise you, bro. Real talk, real story.
They say the girls like to gatekeep. I'm not a gatekeeper. Care credit. That's how we get our BBLs, how we get our veneers, tummy tucks, lipo 360 without paying thousands of dollars up front. Care credit.
Perhaps someday I can change it.
Now, here's the thing, right? I know too many women that got BBLs, and I know for a fact they don't got no money. So this is what they doing. They financing these booties. Booty gonna explode on them before they even pay it off. That's crazy. You still gonna be paying interest on a booty that's nasty looking that nobody's actually showing any interest in. Ooh, that was a bar, bro. I used to call my channel the bar room back in the day because I was dropping gems on, but I outdid myself with that one.
Rhodes is a and she's sitting here lecturing on what trophy wife training looks like with her 2 other friends.
So all in all, a trophy wife is a high value woman in our eyes. She's well-rounded, she has hobbies and interests, she works on bettering herself every single day, whether it's physically, mentally, educating herself, and she just loves herself and puts all her energy and effort into building herself.
Yeah, and she becomes the prize in the man's eyes. So.
And she's surprised because of all that, because she's done some puzzles, watched a few documentaries, and reads the Wall Street Journal. None of those things show up on any of the lists that I asked men what they thought was a high value woman. Oh, they also talk throughout this cast about this term bad.
She got real bad. Oh gosh.
Man, it's throughout the whole thing. It's pretty gross if I'm being honest. And men don't care about being around women that have bad attitudes.
Yeah, I can never understand why you would even think that you're a credible person to even discuss this type of matter. And I hope women are not following her because the leader is seriously flawed, man.
Damn.
Like, I think that if this woman was to put on a white dress it would literally catch fire. I mean, in the eyes of society, you are never going to be a high value woman because you have been ran through more than the Underground Railroad. You know what I'm saying? It's like the messenger is sometimes just as important as the message. Not all the time, but you know, coming from you is going to be a tough pill to swallow from people. That's all I'm going to say. A whole lot of people think that you shouldn't have kids because it's going to be a financial burden. It's a huge responsibility. But how many people are telling y'all not to have babies because that's going to be a way that a woman can manipulate you? You know, if you're a father and you love your child and you have a less than perfect baby mama who has serious character flaws and moral issues, this is going to happen to you. They use the kids as pawns. It's that simple. Women got two things that they can literally manipulate almost any man, for the most part, if he has some type of attraction for her. One way they can manipulate you, and if you are a father, they can manipulate you via your kids. Listen, it's really that simple, and this is a joke, but they're telling the truth at the same time.
Reduce your expectations to 0.
Guys, y'all go give lead attorney a follow, but he dropped so many gems, right? And basically he said that one of the most expensive battles that a man can ever fight is a custody battle for his child. He said, man, easily 70-80 grand, bro. For real. You know, if you ain't got no money like that, unless your baby mama is a drug addict, in and out of jail, or straight drops the baby off at your front porch and never returns, man, it's not going to be easy for you to get full custody of your child, bro.
Just mad for no reason. Goofy.
Straight like that.
This is something that's very counterintuitive. Guys, most divorce attorneys will tell men not to fight for their children.
Why?
Because most men, if they fight for their children, will not get their children. This is very complex, guys. So let me tell you something about a divorce case. Divorce cases most divorce cases are fairly cheap, relatively speaking. I mean, it's not these Dr. Dre types of divorces, right?
Sure.
Most divorces you can get resolved for under 15 grand. You can. There's one type of case that you can never get resolved for 15 grand. It is the most expensive type of case that a regular person is going to have. And that type of case is a custody battle. And when you talk about custody battles, those things can get easily 35, 50, 75, 115. Now, imagine you're a man and you've got four credit cards, and you come to me and you say, Lee, listen, I make $60,000 a year, but I want to fight for my 2 kids. And you're going to tell me the facts of your case, and you got a little something. You got some arguments, but it's going to be a real battle because the judges are biased against men.
Hey, baby.
Hey,
Hey.
Baby? You dating a white girl?
I'm dating a girl who is white, if that's what you mean.
Okay. I don't get it, but
It's crazy.
the only thing crazy is you being in here.
Rachel isn't pulling any punches with Christian, and at first, this woman takes the soft, comforting approach.
I'm not bothered by it. Nobody over here is bothered by it.
Thank you.
I hope y'all don't plan on having any children.
Like I said, she sounds like a real hater and she's insecure.
And with that, Denise Muldrow is so upset, there's nothing holding her back.
She's ignorant.
No, she's not talking about me.
You on my hood, boy, I'm finna hurt you bad.
I'm talking about you that's brushing his hair. You are ignorant. Keep your opinions to yourself because you sound stupid. All right?
All right, Mom. I heard you the first time.
I'm letting you know. Black girl to another black girl, you sound stupid.
To me, you know what's interesting about this exchange? I've never seen black guys do nothing like that, honestly. Maybe it used to happen back in the day, but in my entire adult life, I've never been around guys who did it. I've never done it myself. The most that I've ever heard a black man utter out his mouth was this. He would say something along the lines of, damn, some of the finest, baddest black women you ever seen in your life be with some of the most seemingly unattractive white guys you ever seen in your life. I have seen that before. This is nothing that he's personally telling to the white guy or the woman. This is something that he's saying amongst us. It's like, bro, seeing Jeffrey Dahmer with like Halle Berry. That situation. I'm trying to give you the scenario. I've seen that so many times, and I know for a fact that woman would never date the black version of that. That's what I've seen. But to blatantly disrespect them like that, I ain't never seen no black dudes do that.